Y'all gonna be so proud of me. I'm actually showing y'all the acrylic before I even start. Like, I know. I be getting so carried away and be forgetting to include this, but I'm trying to get into the habit of doing this every time I record. But sometimes, y'all, I just be, when you be at work, you really just don't be paying no attention. But anyway, these are all the colors. They're mostly not polished except for that pink one. That one's from Picasso on Instagram. I'm not sure if she still sells product anymore, but that's from Picasso. Um, I recently got a pink from Not Polished though. At the time, I didn't have a pink that was like this. So, yeah, oh my gosh, y'all, this pink glitter from the OMG collection is so pretty. I want to do a whole set using it with some kawaii charms on top. That'll be so pretty. So, I'm going to go in with Second Nude. This has quickly became one of my favorite nudes. Like, it's one of those nudes that's like not pink and not brown. It's right in the middle, like a beige kind of nude, and it's so pretty. Because I get tired of using my Young Nails Cover Pink. I be using it, Lord, 24/7. I be tired of using it. And when I opened this and Nude Panther, I was like, yeah, definitely about to become my new faves. I'm using my Too Cute brush, and y'all, I finally got a not polished brush. I got a size 12, and I love it. Y'all know I've been wanting that brush forever. I finally got it. I don't think I filmed any videos using it yet, but I finally got it, y'all. And I love it so much. So I just switch in between both of these brushes. But yeah, this nail right here is gonna be solid nude. Um, she booked for a freestyle. She said she really didn't care what color. So I just took the opportunity to use some of my not polished colors. Y'all saw how that just blended out so smoothly. Like, it's so nice. It's so nice. Whenever you're working with some good acrylic, every day is a good nail day, okay? A good application day at that too. So this one's going to be solid, and then the index and the pinky are both going to be marble ombre. I know I explained how I did my marble in another video, but I'm just going to explain it again. I prefer to lay my colors thick. I know a lot of times whenever people do marble, they like for it to be very runny and thin. I like for mine to be the opposite, only because I don't like for my colors to mix too much. I like to tap it a little bit and leave it alone. I really don't like to marble my colors too much. I would prefer them to kind of mesh together on their own. And if I have to manipulate it like that right there, I'll just do a little bit and then leave it alone. Like, I'm really not into the whole super runny marble type. Um, and another reason, I like to not have to cap my nails with a whole bunch of clear. And let me explain that for a second. So, whenever you're doing nails, let's just say encapsulated nails, for example. Let's say you're putting down some glitter acrylic. You know how you lay the glitter acrylic thin and then just cap normally with clear? Sometimes, and I say this sometimes, just sometimes, whenever you pile all of that clear on top of a thin layer of glitter or color, the clear starts to take over too much. If you know what I'm talking about, maybe you could explain more a little bit better in the comments. But for example, the clear will make it, the clear is on there so thick that it makes the color not look so great. And that's the only way I can really explain it. So I lay my marble, or lay whatever I'm trying to cap just a little bit thicker, so that way whenever I do cap, I don't have to use a whole bunch of clear, because sometimes when you use a bunch of clear, it just takes away from the color or the glitter. So that's why I like to lay my marbles kind of thick, so I can just literally brush over it with clear, to be honest. Alright, so sometimes I'll wipe the nail like this with a little bit of monomer, just to help the clear kind of travel down the nail a little bit better. Because y'all know sometimes it gets stuck or whatever, but I just used a little bit of clear to literally, like I said, just brush over the nail, just so I won't have to use so much clear. Now, don't get me wrong, you technically are supposed to build with clear and not color. Um, like that's just the way they intended for you to use colored acrylic and glitter and stuff, very thin, and go over it with clear to build. But like I said, sometimes whenever you use more clear than the actual color, the clear starts to overpower and it just looks too, sometimes it looks too glassy, or sometimes it looks too foggy, and sometimes it just looks straight up dingy. So do whatever works for you, but I'm just telling y'all, this is just how I do it. Now, personally, I like to do my ombre after my tip color has kind of dried up a little bit, or honestly dried up completely, because I feel like it gives my nude color or whatever color I'm ombraying at the cuticle area more coverage. Whenever I try to do ombre while the bottom color is wet, and I'm trying to blend my nude color down while it's wet too, I kind of feel like it just blends together, and it just, I don't know, it doesn't give me the same effect as when I wait for that other color to dry. So that's why whenever I do my ombre, I try to do the tip and then move on and then do something else while that tip color is drying, then come back and do my ombre, because I get more coverage that way. um I still do it the other way sometimes, depending on what I'm doing, but I would prefer to do it this way. And I love how this second nude literally just melts into this marble. It's really, really nice. I do recommend draining your bead, especially that first bead right there. Like I said, for more coverage, especially with a marble, you want that blend to be, a little bit better. And if your bead is too runny, it's just gonna fall flat, then it's gonna be kind of transparent. So drain the bead and then just wait for that first color on the tip to dry. That's why some people, whenever they do a full set of ombre, they go ahead and lay all the tip colors and then come back and do the ombre. You just get a little bit more coverage that way. But the other way is still fine too. And of course, I'm just gonna put a little bit of clear right where I put the marble, right there. And I'm brushing it with a little bit of monomer just to help the clear kind of slide. So you see, I really don't have that much clear. That's because the nail is already kind of high up. I don't really need to build anymore, but I do want to still protect my blend. So I just need a little bit of clear to kind of just go over the whole thing. And for the thumb, I just did second nude all over. And this is what I love about having a smooth application. You really don't have that much filing to do. I love it. And lately I've been using my sanding band to kind of smooth out the top of my nails. I switched from fine sanding bands to using medium sanding bands. I feel like they work a little bit better. Sometimes I feel like the fine is too fine and it just doesn't give. Okay, I need to give. So the medium definitely does its job. Y'all already know I use a 80/80 grit file. That's all I use. Now I typically use this round one, but I'm gonna buy some square ones to see how those are, because I don't know, sometimes I be feeling like these be a little bit too flimsy sometimes, but I still love them because I can see a whole lot better. With the square ones, I really can't see for real. So, you know, now I'm using my tapered cuticle bit to seal around the cuticles. You can find this in my Amazon storefront. I love this bit because I can see what I'm doing, child. I can take my time. I can hold it like I'm holding a pencil, you know, and I can just see. And period, y'all know I gotta give y'all the angles. Get into it. Oh, and for these tips, I just use some regular natural curve clear tips, square. Get into it. Get into it. Love me some natural curve tips. These flowers right here I got from Tulip Real Deal or Tulip Nail Supply on Instagram, and they're super convenient, y'all. I just put these on with some bling gel because honestly I can't do 3D flowers to save my life. Okay, I just can't do it. I'm not that girl, never been that girl. Every time I try, they just look kind of funny looking, so I would rather just buy some and glue them on. Okay. And the bling gel I got from my local nail supply, but you can use anything. Like, you know, if you use bling gel before, it'll work. If you got Zule bling adhesive, that'll work too. Super glue, that'll work too. Whatever you trust in, okay? Whatever. But I do prefer something thicker like this so you can kind of sink the flower into the nail. And this is pretty much the end result, guys. She booked for just a subtle freestyle, so nothing too crazy, you know, just a little something something. And the only thing I got left to do is to top coat the nails. I'm gonna wipe the nails off with some alcohol first, then I'm gonna go ahead and top coat. Whenever you top coat, make sure you remember to wipe the sides of it and the tip of it so you don't lose your shape. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'll see y'all in the next video.